Hi, everyone. Okay, you guys, I'm going to try my best to say good evening from New Orleans. Welcome everyone. Welcome to our Saturday live Q&A. We are streaming two broadcasts at the same time simultaneously on Facebook over here and on YouTube over here. And so here we are trying our best to sound like we're from New Orleans. Hello, hello. So yes, they say, hi from Ottawa. Listen to what they say. Good morning from New Orleans. So we were on a bike tour the other day and it was like, good morning, good morning. So I got my good morning pretty cool. Hey, from California. Thanks so much, you guys, for letting us know where you're watching from. We absolutely love when you tell us where you're watching from. It is so exciting for us to see people joining in from all different parts of the world. I had someone last week say we always do them too late and they're like sleeping or whatever, so I apologize for all those people in Europe who are right now in bed.
And we do know it's Sunday.
And it is
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. We had a nice day, all of us here. Look what I just got. This is so cool. So Chloe gave me a card. We should come visit Colombia. Yes, indeed, we should. Thank you from El Salvador. Yay. Hola, hola, ¿qué tal from Texas? Happy Mother's Day to you as well. This is so much fun. So, yes, happy Mother's Day to all of you moms. You know, we are our one day to celebrate ourselves. The girls said it good earlier. They're like, hey, it's kind of like you get 2 birthdays. I'm like, yeah, this is awesome. You know, a special day. I got not just one card, I got many cards. So every time I went to go give Chloe a hug for giving me a card, she's like, oh, here's another one, and here's another one, and here's another one. So it was really fun. It was almost like a prank. So, and then I got a nice little birthday message from Angelique, and I got one from Julia on Instagram. So I just, birthday, a Mother's Day. So I'm just feeling the love today. It's so nice. So, but anyway, welcome you guys. First of all, make sure if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't yet either, hit the little notification little bell. Hi guys from El Salvador, welcome. Hola, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? Make sure if you hit the notification bell, anytime we go live or anytime we do a broadcast or a new video, you will be notified. And so then that way you won't miss any of our videos that are coming up. So hello over there from Beach Park, Illinois. Awesome. So, well, we've had such a busy schedule. I know that sounds like we say that all the time, but we just cram in so many things, and I don't know why, and we never give ourselves enough time in these places. But here in New Orleans, what have we done so far?
Well, like yesterday was a super busy day. That's why we didn't do the live. We did the live today. But yesterday, for example, we went on a 3-hour bike tour in the morning and learned. It was really cool because we were able to learn so much history by bikes, and it was really fun. And
I don't know if you guys know. Hello from Central America. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. If you guys don't know a little bit of the history about New Orleans, it is worth coming here and checking out. We learned so many cool things. Yeah. It's amazing. They have such a great history, and it's very preserved. Preserved in their buildings, preserved in the culture, preserved in the people who are from here. Like, you get generations and generations of people that have been here that are telling us their stories, and it is so cool. It's not just like the one street that you sometimes see, like Party and all the tourists go to. There's so much more that New Orleans is about, and all the different streets that you can go down, and the city park, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, like when we were on the bike tour, he was showing us like the different areas that maybe you don't go and visit when you're like, because you would just come to the French Quarter area, but he was like showing like different areas, and then like even with the floods and everything, like how some areas get floods, some areas don't. Even here, when we've been here, there's been like warnings for flash floods because it's actually been really thunderstorming and stuff.
Yeah,
it's a really funny climate, I find, because it like you don't know what to wear really, because like it'll be raining and then sunny and then sunny.
Like
and
on
raining.
one side of the street it can be raining, but on the other side it's sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we experienced that on the bike ride. So it's been really fun. Today we did something really cool. So yesterday we did 2 tours.
So yeah, so after the bike tour, we went for another 3-hour walking tour this time.
Just because I thought the kids did not have
a lot of history.
we were laughing because it was kind of like, Mom, how long is it going to be? I'm like, it's only 2 hours, right? And then 3
3
hours
hours go by.
later, and then we ended it in this awesome museum. We did the tour with Gray Line bus tours. They actually do walking tours and all different kinds of tours, but it was so informative. And even though we did the one tour, the other tour was just even more insightful. Like, so we learned all these really cool history facts about New Orleans, and it's amazing, like how Spain took it over and why was it given to Spain, and kind of like the briberies and how people basically painted New Orleans as this beautiful area with mountains and everything. So people in Paris back in the 1500s, I think it was, were giving all their money, investing it, and meanwhile it was like swampland. And look, okay, we're gonna share all this in our video on New Orleans when we post it live. But one interesting fact that you might not have known is, does anyone know that's watching how New Orleans was founded? Like, who came here first? Does anyone know? I mean, like, obviously the people from Quebec came down. I just saw someone from Quebec mentioning Quebec. Came down the Mississippi. And the Mississippi's huge, right? There's like 31 states that are connected to the Mississippi River. But what happened?
It was actually the French, the people in prison in France that came. They were like the first people.
See, yeah. So they, and from Guatemala.
The prostitutes as well.
So what they did, so they sent all the women kind of prisoners that were doing wrong things, and then the men prisoners,
And then since they were Catholic, they had to get married before like going on the ship. So they're like, okay, you two are married, and everyone
then
on
they
the boat.
put them on the ship and sent them to New Orleans, and then it was just like heyday, right? It was crazy. So that's kind of like how Australia was founded, guys. Like, they took their prisoners and they set them on. Are you tired? She's like, how about you come sit up here with us?
I don't know what she's doing.
So
There's a chair here.
was the French or Spanish? So it was the French. It was the French people that were here first. So Louis I don't know which number, the king, and he kept sending money. And so what happens when you send a bunch of crooks to a city and you've got the king sending the money and no way, there's no internet, there's no way to communicate really, and they're supposed to be building a wall, and of course they're taking all the money, and what are they doing? Well, they're gambling and they're having fun and they're setting up like, amusement areas and like theaters and stuff like that. They're not building what he thinks they're building, and they just keep taking the king's money and all these people from Paris's money, and they're just having a heyday, right? And so then fast forward, and I guess someone was coming to see the village or the town at the time, and they're like, oh gosh, I guess we better build this wall that he wanted us to build. So they build it, and then they send the bill back to France for him to pay for it. So it's just crazy
Was
history.
it a wall or?
Well, like a city wall, like
Okay.
a wall, like a city wall, right?
Yeah.
So,
And then very quickly, someone said, where are we from?
someone wanted to know where we're from. Where are we from, Julia?
Canada.
Canada,
We're in Canada.
Toronto, Ontario area.
This is so bad, you guys. This is really bad.
No,
Where are you
yeah,
from?
it's Toronto area.
No, you're not. Where are you
Where-
from?
I don't know, Ontario.
Ontario. The girls are born and raised in Canada. Chloe was 4 weeks old
Yeah,
when
but we
she
didn't really-
left. They lived in Canada.
We're from around the world, basically.
My husband's from north of Toronto, and I guess the girls, when we go back home, they don't really reference everything, but we are from north of Kingston. That's where I was kind of born and raised, and the girls were all born in that area there, so Kingston. Chloe was born at home, if you can believe it or not, she was born at home, because the story goes, Angelique was born really fast, and we just didn't want to take the risk of having a baby on the side of the road in the middle of a snowstorm, and so we decided for a home birth. And in Canada, you have the option of having midwives or nurses and medical, like the doctor route or the midwife route. And so that's what we did. And so she was born at home, and she lived there only for a few short weeks. We got special authority to leave the country, and we went to Florida, and we went back and forth to Florida for a few years before we went to Europe. So when the girls, or people used to ask the girls, and especially Chloe, where are you from? She'd be like, Canada. And they're like, where in Canada? She's like, because she never really lived there too much. So, but where is home for you guys? Like, where does it feel most like home?
Switzerland.
Switzerland feels more like home now to them because they went to school kind of in the years where they remember more so, and they have a nice community there. So thank you for all the happy Mother's Day wishes, and happy Mother's Day to all you champion moms out there. We are, we're kind of the strongholds of the families a lot of times, keeping all the things going and plates spinning and kids and this and that, and so hats off to you.
More activities to do while you're here in New Orleans is there's the hop on hop bus. We did that, and that's another tour you can do, which is nice because then you're like seeing all the different areas, and that's also nice. And something we did today that was really fun. You want to explain?
What did we do today? Angelique, why don't you come on in too? No? Okay. What did we do today?
We went to
It's a place called Mardi Gras World, in case you forget.
Yes.
Okay. What do they do there?
in Mardi Gras World. We started with watching a 10 to 15 minute show, and then we were able to try cake.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I love that. And then it was really neat seeing Mardi Gras World because they have all the parades. And it's not one day, they do it the whole week, and they like throw out cups and beads.
So
and
Mardi Gras basically is a festival here, and it's for Catholics it's
Fat
Tuesday before Ash Wednesday. But instead of just celebrating on the one day, they celebrate weeks before. So starting on King's Day, January the 6th, they start already partying. And so they'll have floats
big,
and parties
huge,
and
fun party.
yeah.
And what did Chloe say? She's like, Mom, she said to me, I would do anything if I could come back for Mardi Gras. She's like, it looks so much fun. It was just amazing, right? And they've been doing it for years and years and years. So they have this massive, ginormous factory warehouse. And that's just one of how many? Like, I think 12?
Yeah.
So there's 12 of these massive, and they're all floats. Float after float after float after float after float, and all these massive decorations, so you can see behind the scenes how they're making it and designing and painting them, and it's really fascinating, really cool. So hence why we have the beads, right? So that was really fun to do.
Something else as well there's here is the World War II Museum, and apparently it's a really good one. We're going to go one of these days this week, so we're excited.
It's going to be amazing. So thank you. Yeah, you noticed the beads? Cool, right? Thank you guys too for the lovely comments. You guys have been so encouraging to us, just like the last few comments that we just even received today. We were in, someone just asked if we've been to Rio de Janeiro for Carnival.
Hi.
So when did we go to Rio? We were in Rio back in New Year's Eve 2016, and we went with all the locals. And it was the coolest thing ever. It was so much fun. We went down to the beach and we experienced, it was not like Carnival, but it was like the most spectacular fireworks show we've ever seen. And it was just beautiful. And there was thousands of people there, and we felt totally safe in the middle of Rio de Janeiro, like walking down the streets, and it was amazing. And we stuck out. We didn't look like tourists because everyone there, they all dressed in white for New Year's Eve, and we didn't know that. So we were not dressed in white like everyone else. So they knew we were not from the area. So hi guys from El Salvador. Thank you for such warm welcomes to your wonderful country. We had so much fun.
Hi, princesses and queens.
Aha, I'm the queen of the house, yeah. So let me tell you about where we're staying, guys, because going back, I think in February or so, we joined a site, and I'm going to put a link in the bottom of the description because this has been revolutionary for us, and it's been fascinating and really cool. It's called Home Exchange, and I'm going to put our affiliate link, so then that way, if you click it and you do sign up, we'll get a little kickback, which is always nice because then it keeps us on the road and it keeps us going. But with Home Exchange, it's really neat because you can list your home and then you can exchange with other people, and they don't have to stay at your home. You can instead host them at your home and get points, and then use those points in other places. And so someone's saying hi from Swaziland. Hello, hello. We were just speaking of Swaziland this morning.
Switzerland or Swaziland?
I think that was Swaziland.
That's Swaziland.
Yeah, hello. Thanks for joining in. We loved our time there in Swaziland. And so Home Exchange, what's cool about it? Well, the first thing is, from your perspective, girls, what do you like about it?
It's a home, right? So you have that sense of you can cook your own meals, you can do your own thing. It's just homey, and you have like your own kind of area.
I feel like we're like the Rolling Stones, like home is where, how does the song go?
Home is wherever.
No, like wherever I lay my head, where I lay my head is my home, that song. The girls the other day, we were driving here, we call it home, And Julie goes, oh, I can't wait to get home.
Well, I go anywhere where we
And then the girls were like, it's not home. Home is in Switzerland where all our stuff is. And then Julia was like, yeah, but it's our home from away from home, and it feels like home because we can make our own meals and it's just relaxing. We can have our movie night and stuff like that. So it's kind of like home. And so that's what's nice. When we do home exchanges, we can stay in these beautiful places, and it's just fantastic. So it's been revolutionary for us. And we absolutely love it. So definitely worth checking out.
And what's cool now is we got our stuff, we got some stuff shipped from Florida to Texas, and we actually, in that shipment, we got our movie in a can. And that is so cool. If you don't know what it is, it's basically like a little phone inside of a can or whatever, and it's a projector, so you can like have Netflix and YouTube, and it was really fun.
Yeah. Someone's reading. Coming to San Miguel. Are we going to San Miguel? No, that's not in the plans. Tyler was just saying the other day, or actually earlier, that he, hello. I'm trying to say hi to everybody there. He was saying we should share our upcoming plans for this year. And so I won't do it in this video, but I will share with you soon our upcoming travel plans for 2019 to 2020, so that you guys can kind of anticipate where we're going to be. So we've got some big projects for this year. It's going to be a really fun, packed year, and we'll have to share that with you guys soon. So Mount Kilimanjaro, wow, we should go there. We should. We've climbed many peaks and different mountains and stuff. The summer's gonna be fun though, because we're gonna be back in Europe. We're gonna be back home in Switzerland. We're gonna be creating some really cool videos for you all, showing you some really nice drone footage of those beautiful Swiss Alps and some different places in the European Union. So we're excited to have those coming out soon. And then we'll share, like I said, our next plans later. So what else can we share with you guys? Oh, one thing, did you know, this is back to New Orleans, to live here in New Orleans, you had to be Catholic. It was a law. And so literally within the French Quarter area, you literally had to be from New Orleans to be able to live there. So it was like kind of crazy. So someone said, have we been somewhere in Switzerland? I don't know where that is. We've been to every canton in Switzerland. We've been to we've done every mountain pass. My husband's very much about checking off things on the list. So he's like, we had to go to every canton and every overpass and like everything like that. So, but we have not been there, wherever you mentioned there. So yes, we will have to check that out. We haven't been to Heidi Land either. We should really go to Heidi Land. I think that would be a really cool experience to go see, but yeah.
And then something they as well have in New Orleans, I think all of Louisiana actually, is the beignets. They're basically like donuts with powdered sugar. We have not tried them yet, but I'm excited to.
You've never heard of Heidi Land? No, and hi from Colorado. I saw that message come in. Well, Heidi Land is all about Heidi, right? And so I've never been. We'll have to go maybe make a video on that and show you guys what it's all about in case you want to see it as well. Pretty much any Alp you go to, you feel like you're in the Sound of Music and kind of in Heidi world, if you will, because it's just so beautiful, right? So we're excited to go back home, to sleep in our own beds, to wake up and have, well, for me, I'll tell you some of the things we miss is like just smelly things like your candles and like your creams that you have, because when you're traveling very light and you don't have all those things. And by the way, we do have our packing video pretty much done. We are going to be launching that this week, so stay tuned for that. You'll learn all about how we pack, how we manage to live out of a small little suitcase, and all the kind of must-haves that we bring along with us, all the things that we kind of don't go without. So yeah, that's going to be coming out this week as well. So.
Something we did as well this week, we've been doing a lot of walking tours, because there is actually 2 walking tours included with the bus tour, the hop on hop off bus, so we did those 2 as well. So a lot of history tours, so we probably know all the history.
Yes. When are we going to Kenya? Oh my gosh, you guys, probably in the next upcoming year. So yeah. We have a goal as a family. You might know this already. Hello. We have a goal to visit every country in the world. And so I feel like we've done all the easy kind of countries, and I'm just reading comments as they come in. And so we're getting into the harder countries right now. Harder in the sense like some of them are just not as convenient, or they don't maybe have all those things that you guys take for granted here, maybe in the US, Canada, and some of the Western countries, that things that are just so readily available to us and accessible, like internet, fast internet, full electricity all the time, comfortable beds, like all those things. So we're getting into countries that might not have all of that, but that's what we are going to be doing in the next couple years. Julia is going to be going to post-secondary school, of course, and so we're trying to cram it all in before she goes. So get ready. You guys are going to have some really cool videos coming out. And there's a lot of countries that we have not highlighted because we've actually been traveling since 2013, and we only started the YouTube channel a year ago. So
Hi, Jessie.
aw, very nice. Nice to see you over there in New Zealand. Like in New Zealand, they always say "sweet as." I'm not sure if that's New Zealand or if it's South African, because we have our friends from New Zealand that we love so much.
I think
And
New Zealand.
that's what they would always say, like "sweet as." So lots of fun. But yeah, you guys. So we will stay online for another minute or so. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask us now, and then we're gonna cut it short and sweet, and basically carry on with our night. We haven't had dinner yet, and it is actually getting quite late, so we're about to do that. So thank you so much for tuning in, for all the nice comments. Like, you guys have been just swarming us with like just beautiful comments. We love it, and we love to read it, and I apologize if I'm not getting back to everyone as fast as I would like to be. It's really hard to be sightseeing and producing the videos and working and all the stuff that we have on our plate, but I promise you I do quickly read them all, and giving you guys a thumbs up on all the cool comments that you're sharing and liking and all that stuff, so I appreciate. And as always, yeah, make sure you subscribe, give us a big
Share.
thumbs up, share, and again, thanks so much, and we love you guys. Happy Mother's Day, and we will see you next week live on our Saturday Live.
Bye.
Bye-bye.